Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lucage and I just wanted to bring you a quick video of a Miscreated update that's just been posted on the developer's website. They've given us the goals of leaving early access and moving to beta. So without further ado, I'll just run through those with you now. Leaving early access and moving to beta. Our goal is to have the core of all major game systems in the game during 2018, and when that happens we will leave early access on Steam. That does not mean that those game systems are feature complete, just that the core for each of those is in place and we will continue to enhance them even after we're out of early access. The following is a list of game systems, features and major issues we will be focused on this year. Game world. The current map, Orca Island, is roughly 75% complete. The level design team will continue to work on fulfilling out the missing areas of the map, but it may not be 100% finished before we leave early access. Even if the map isn't finished before we leave early access, it will continue to be worked on until after it's finished. Once the map for Orca Island is done, then the level design team will start working on a new map for the game. The following image is of the new dock area that will be coming to Orca Island soon. Repair kits. We will be adding support for repair kits before leaving early access, but we may not add them for all weapons during early access. They will definitely be added for melee weapons, though since those degrade through use currently, especially when attacking a player's base. Support for degrading and repairing ranged weapons will be added in the future, but those may come after we leave early access. Survival. The survival aspects of Miscreated is still a major area of the game that we and our fans feel is lacking from the game. Some survival aspects we will be adding before leaving early access, and some we are going to work on after. If a survival feature you want isn't listed here, it doesn't mean that it won't ever be added to the game, but just that it isn't planned to be added during early access at all. There is still a lot we plan to add to the game. Farming. Support for farming will be added to the base building system, but there will also be several areas around the map where players that don't want to build a base will be able to farm at, as new systems are added to the game for players to generate their own food. Farming and future features such as fishing and trapping. We will continue to adjust the spawn, food and drink items in the game. Temperature. The temperature system will be one of the most complex systems to still be added during early access. It will need to take into account many other game systems and features such as weather patterns, time of day, player activity, player clothes, state of the player's clothes, being wet, campfires, burning barrels, vehicles, dynamic fire, molotovs, etc., where the player is in the world, inside, underground, in a vehicle, and probably several other not mentioned. Persisted stats. All stats and effects that affect a player still need to be stored and subsequently restored. For a player, radiation, incapacitated state, unconscious, handcuffed, poison level and any other we may be missing. Base building. Throughout early access, we may add new base parts for players to use, but the focus will be on fixing remaining issues. With a base building system, issues such as not being able to see some of the parts and not being able to place tents and campfires in a clanmate's base, and other important or annoying issues. Prone. Support for being able to prone in the game is still planned to be added during early access. As we have mentioned in a prior state of the game posts, it is actually a complex feature to add, if you want it to look good, work correctly and not be exploited by players. Inventory UI. Throughout 2017, most of the UI in Miscreated was replaced with a much better looking and functional version, with one major exception, the inventory. We have a new version of the inventory UI that we're being testing internally, and it will be released as soon as it's ready and before we leave early access. It not only looks a lot better than the current UI, but it also adds some new features. Clothing sets. Several clothing sets are planned to be added to the game. The planned sets during early access are the ghillie suit, hazmat, NBC suit and a raincoat. The plan is to add additional sets for the police, fire department and any other after leaving early access. The ones to be added during early access are needed because of features being added during early access. Prone, weather system, temperature system. But the ones to be added during early access are needed because of the features being added during early access. With the ones being added later will be more for fun, roleplay purposes. Here's a preview of the ghillie suit that will be added to the game soon. Vehicles. The vehicles currently in game will be improved during early access, but no new vehicles are planned to be added. The team will be primarily working on improving the damage states to fix issues like being on fire continually and blown up when not expected, and the handling of vehicles. The bicycle will also be moved to the new two-wheeled physics model the dirt bike is currently using. Steam support. We will be adding additional Steam features to Miscreated while in early access. Achievements will be coming soon, and the plan is also add Steam support, inventories and workshop support. Exactly what and how the inventory and workshop will entail is still being decided on, so we'd love to hear your feedback on those two areas. AI. The AI system in Miscreated is still an area where a lot of improvements is planned to be made. There are two new characters that are currently being worked on. One is a bear and the other is a new spider-like mutant. As we add new mutants, they will behave differently to the other mutants currently in the game. The spider mutant, when finished, will have different combat behaviours and attacks than other mutants currently in the game. Another area of the AI system we'll be working on is adding hit reactions. So combat with AI is more rewarding and the player has better visuals and audio feedback during that combat. Here is an image of the spider-like mutant that is being worked on. And finally, Battle Royale. The plan for Miscreated has always been to add support for Battle Royale style of gameplay, but Battle Royale is something we will work on after the game leaves early access. Our focus is still on the survival game. Thank you for making 2017 such an amazing year for Miscreated. We look forward to continuing to develop the game with all of you during 2018, the Miscreated team. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely excited for what Miscreated is going to bring this year, and I cannot wait to see these new mutants and the ghillie suit. I'm so hyped. Please let me know in the comments below what you were most looking forward to, and please check out the full article on their website. Links are below.